Currently within America, nearly 36% of adults struggle with obesity. Recent studies show that fast food accounts for 11% of the American diet. This quick and easy access to high-calorie, low-cost food has become the base of American eating culture. There are many major differences in Europe's eating culture that keeps the people weighing less and living longer. During the summer of 2016, a group of students from Brigham Young University and the University of Utah observed these differences in 8 European countries while on a public health study abroad. Let's explore some of the differences between the eating habits of these American students and some European natives they met along the way.
Their food is a lot more fresh. I think a lot of that might be the climates that we visited, that they're able to grow fresh produce a lot closer. I've definitely seen a lot more fresh markets than we have, at least in Utah.
They have a lot of the same types of things. I mean, there's basic fruit, but then when we've seen fresh food places, it's mostly like a sandwich with some ham and cheese inside of it, maybe some arugula, but there's not too much variation.
My name is Dimitra. I'm living in Maastricht and I'm running my own restaurant focused on healthy food. So all the dishes I prepare in the kitchen, they are really fresh. I even work closely together with a farmer nearby. He has like 300 vegetables and fruits during the whole year, all organic. It also means that all the dishes keep on changing every week, because sometimes simply, some varieties are not available anymore because the season doesn't let us eat it.
Europe does a lot better job at having home-cooked meals and taking more time to eat with people, whether it's like their family or their people they associate with, their friends.
I will usually eat honestly in my car or something as I'm going somewhere and eat my lunch. But then dinner I like to be able to sit down and eat, so that's usually at home or with friends somewhere.
Many of the locals eat most of their food at home.
Most people just eat at home.
At home. Home cooked.
From the students' observation, Europeans take much longer eating their food. Americans eat fast.
20 minutes tops.
30 to 40 minutes.
About 10 to 15 minutes, actually.
About 25 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes.
30 minutes, because I like to sit there and chill for a sec.
As shown earlier, eating fast food in America is more common.
I would say I probably eat out like 4 times a week.
2 or 3 times probably. It's usually when I'm running from class to work.
I try like 3 times a month because it's not so healthy.
At actual fast food places, that's more of a rare thing. Like that's just that's less than once a month.
In total, close to 34% of American children and adolescents ages 2 to 19 eat fast food on any given day. In 1970, 25.9% of all food spending was on food away from home. By 2012, that percentage rose to 43.1%. Unfortunately, obesity rates are climbing in Europe as well, especially among their youth. Nevertheless, living for a short time across the Atlantic reveals some European modification on American eats. For example, only a fraction of fast food restaurants in European cities have drive-thrus. Portion sizes are way smaller, and if you want free soda refills, well, you'd better book a return flight. Now, say you're assigned to develop an intervention for your local community to prevent childhood and adolescent obesity. What would you focus on to promote healthier eating? And what would be some possible barriers to this? Do you believe you could make a difference?